Twitch has finally done it. They've finally gone full EA with their recent announcement of loot boxes that will contain temporary emotes except for the zombie Kappa face, which you can pay over $50 to ensure you get permanently, to this ad marathon that's occasionally interrupted by Yu-Gi-Oh! Just watch this fucking clip. I feel like I'm watching an ISIS beheading video. I can't help but just recoil in disgust and close my eyes. This is at the end of the episode, right before the credits. They play an ad, then they let the credits roll, and they play another ad. Twitch is playing their own game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, but the only card they have in their deck is Pot of Greed. Throughout the marathon, there's been an ad break every 5 to 6 minutes, and that's not an exaggeration. That is a genuine statistic for this marathon. I tuned into the stream again after seeing the clip I showed just a second ago, and I got the exact same ad set, and then I got 3 more throughout the episode. Inundated with ads. TV's not even that bad. Twitch is trying to have their cake and fuck it too. This is absolutely just pitiful, laughably bad. I don't think I need to explain why they're taking so many ad breaks, but Jesus, you couldn't have a more blatant display of greed if you tried. And it's sad because there's a lot on that site that needs fixing. But instead, the majority of the Twitch staff treat their site like it's fucking My Free Cams. I don't even want to go into Horny Hornster Hassan's history or pretty much the entire history of the Twitch staff, but it's very clear that the rules really just aren't enforced fairly throughout the site. It applies to some people, doesn't apply to others. There's just some people above the rules. You have to remember Twitch's motto, no camel toe, time to go. The point of this tangent here is, there's a lot on the site that needs fixing, but instead of fixing any of those things, they focused on how to appeal to whales with loot boxes, taking a page right out of EA's playbook, and then they run this ad marathon with a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sprinkled in here. Twitch honestly needs to get banished to the fucking Shadow Realm for this bullshit. But one thing I am excited for, and one thing Twitch made very clear to me, is that loot boxes are going to infect everything, a literal money virus in every aspect of entertainment. In fact, I actually think it's going to go a step further. I'm looking forward to the day where we see grocery store loot boxes where you don't pick out your own food anymore. Instead, you get a loot box which gives you 5 commons and a rare. Commons will be your cheap potato chip bags. Rare could be fruits and vegetables. You might get lucky with RNG on your side and roll a legendary, which would be some meat. So you'll be spending a lot on loot boxes to get food in the future. I also predict pharmaceutical loot boxes just around the corner as well. So yeah, the future is looking great with loot boxes, and Yu-Gi-Oh's never looked better with Twitch bukakiing it with ads. But honestly, the Twitch Presents Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fucking disaster that sucks ass queefs, and I wouldn't recommend watching it under any circumstances unless you like this screen right here, or just a general fan of advertisements. That's it. See ya.